What is the AZ-204 exam? It is Microsoft's official exam called Developing Solutions for Microsoft Azure. It validates that you can design, build, test, and maintain cloud applications and services on Microsoft Azure. Why is this certification important? Because it proves to employers and clients that you can handle the daily responsibilities of an Azure Developer Associate. In practice, this means you know how to work with compute, storage, security, integration, and monitoring in the cloud. Who is the target audience? The AZ-204 is aimed at professional developers with at least 1 to 2 years of experience building cloud applications. It is not just for beginners. It assumes that you already know programming languages such as C#, Python, JavaScript, or Java, and that you can use SDKs and REST APIs. What role does this certification play in career growth? It positions you as a mid-level cloud developer. It can open opportunities in companies migrating to the cloud or building native cloud solutions. Many recruiters actively look for the AZ-204 on resumes. Mini review: AZ-204 equals credibility. It says you can build Azure apps, you understand the 5 domains, and you can apply them to real projects. How is the exam structured? It usually has between 40 and 60 questions. The time limit is 120 minutes. The passing score is 700 out of 1,000. What types of questions appear? Expect multiple choice questions, drag and drop scenarios, case studies, and hot area questions where you configure Azure services in simulated panels. Is the exam adaptive? No, you cannot go back once you move forward in case study questions. You need to manage time carefully. What is the cost? The exam costs around $165 but this varies by region. Sometimes discounts or vouchers are available through Microsoft Learn or training partners. What languages are available? The exam is available in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Chinese, and several other languages. Always confirm on the Microsoft website before scheduling. Mini review. Duration 120 minutes, about 50 questions, passing 700, mix of multiple choice, case studies, and practical simulations. The AZ-204 exam measures skills across 5 major areas. These are compute, storage, security, monitoring, and integration. Each area has a weight in the scoring. Develop Azure Compute Solutions represents 25 to 30%. This includes creating Azure functions, building app services, managing containerized applications, and configuring deployment slots. Develop for Azure Storage represents 15 to 20%. It covers blob storage, Cosmos DB, relational databases, table storage, and queue storage. You must know how to read and write data with SDKs and REST APIs. Implement Azure Security represents 15 to 20%. This includes authentication with Microsoft Entra ID, authorization with role-based access control, securing secrets with Key Vault, and using managed identities. Monitor, troubleshoot, and optimize Azure solutions represents 5 to 10%. This is about logging, application insights, diagnostics, performance tuning, and cost optimization. Connect to and consume Azure services and third-party services represents 20 to 25%. It includes API management, Event Grid, Service Bus, Event Hubs, and working with REST APIs. Mini review. The 5 skill areas are compute, storage, security, monitoring, and integration. Compute has the heaviest weight, monitoring has the lightest. What does an Azure developer actually do? They design, build, test, and maintain applications that run in the Azure cloud. Their daily work involves coding, deploying, securing, and monitoring applications. Example 1. You build an API using Azure App Service with a SQL database backend. You configure continuous deployment from GitHub and secure secrets in Azure Key Vault. Example 2. You create a serverless solution with Azure functions triggered by blob uploads. The function processes images and stores metadata in Cosmos DB. Events are then published to Event Grid. Example 3, you integrate third-party services. For example, you connect an Azure function with Stripe's API to process payments. You secure the API keys in Key Vault and monitor activity with application insights. What knowledge does the role require? It requires strong programming fundamentals, understanding of cloud patterns, knowledge of databases, networking basics, and security best practices. Mini review: the Azure developer is not just coding. They are connecting multiple services, securing them, and ensuring they run reliably in production. How should you prepare for the AZ-204 exam? Preparation should combine theory, practice, and review. Step 1. Study the Microsoft Learning Paths. Microsoft provides free modules that cover every skill measured. These are interactive and include hands-on exercises. Step 2. Get hands-on experience. Use the Azure free account or a sandbox environment to deploy resources, create functions, manage app services, and work with Cosmos DB. Step 3. Practice with official documentation. The exam often uses terminology and screenshots from Microsoft Docs. If you know how the documentation is structured, you will recognize it in the questions. Step 4. Take practice tests. Use resources like MeasureUp, WizLabs, or SkillCert Pro. Practice exams will train you in time management and show your weak areas. Step 5. Review using flashcards and notes. Reinforce key terms like scalability, elasticity, managed identity, and continuous deployment. Mini review. Preparation equals learn modules, hands-on labs, documentation, practice exams, and review. Combine them to strengthen knowledge and confidence. Mistake 1. Ignoring hands-on practice. Reading theory without creating resources in the portal is risky. Many questions simulate the portal interface. Mistake 2. Underestimating security. Candidates often focus on compute and storage, but neglect Key Vault, RBAC, and managed identities. Yet security has 15 to 20% weight. Mistake 3. Forgetting monitoring. Application insights, logging, and diagnostic settings can appear in questions. Even though monitoring is only 5 to 10%, you must know the basics. Mistake 4. Poor time management. Some candidates spend too long on case studies and run out of time for multiple choice questions. Mistake 5. Memorizing without understanding. The exam tests scenarios. You cannot just memorize definitions. You need to apply concepts in context. Mini review. Avoid mistakes by practicing hands-on, focusing on all domains, and managing your time carefully. What mindset helps in passing the exam? Think like a developer solving real problems. Always ask yourself, what is the best Azure service for this scenario? Adopt the elimination technique. If you see 4 choices, eliminate the ones that are clearly wrong. Narrowing down improves your chance of choosing the right answer. Stay calm under pressure. The exam environment can create stress. Breathe, manage your time, and focus on one question at a time. Use the review feature. Mark questions you are unsure about. At the end, revisit them if time remains. Treat the exam as a learning experience. Even if you fail, you will gain insight into your weak areas and can retake it after preparation. Mini review. Success mindset equals problem solving, elimination, calm focus, effective review, and learning orientation. Let's review everything covered in this introduction lesson. The AZ-204 is the Microsoft Azure Developer Associate Exam. It proves your ability to build applications in the Azure cloud. The exam has around 50 questions, 2 hours, passing score 700, with formats including multiple choice, case studies, and hot areas. The 5 domains are compute, storage, security, monitoring, and integration. Compute has the highest weight, monitoring the lowest. An Azure developer role includes coding, deploying, securing, and monitoring cloud applications using many Azure services. Preparation requires Microsoft Learn, hands-on labs, documentation study, practice tests, and flashcards. Avoid common mistakes like ignoring security, neglecting monitoring, or poor time management. Adopt the right mindset. Think like a developer, use elimination, stay calm, and treat the exam as learning. Final message: you now have the foundation to start your AZ-204 journey. Next lessons will dive into compute services, storage, security, integration, and monitoring in depth.